Today, I'm going to break down the path to financial freedom through real estate investing. So, if you ever thought about investing in multifamily real estate, but you felt overwhelmed about where to start, this video's for you. You see, multifamily real estate property is one of the most powerful ways to generate long-term growth, passive income, and help you scale your portfolio faster than single-family rentals. So here's the big question. How do you get started? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 key steps to launch your journey forward into becoming a multifamily real estate investor. And guess what? No prior experience is required. So whether you are a total beginner or you are transitioning from single family rentals, I'm going to give you the clarity on how to get started, what specific action steps to take, and how to avoid the many pitfalls. So at any point, if you have any questions for me, you can text me directly, real time. Text Peter to 833-942-4516, and I'll get back at you. All right, are you ready? Let's get started. Let's start here with step number 1. Step number 1 is to be a little self-reflective. You need to know what is your why, your what, your how, and your where. Let's start off with why. Why do you want to invest in multifamily property? Is it because you are short on retirement funds or you have no retirement funds? Do you need passive income? All right. Number 3, do you want to leave a financial legacy to your family? Or how about number 4, you want to escape your job and escape the rat race. You're so burnt out and you need to escape, right? So what I want you to do is tell me, what is your why? Okay, put it in the comments below. My why is when I was an engineer many years ago, my boss, my mentor, a great man, his name was Nick, he brought me up in the corporate world and I was his right-hand person, and then the company became huge. They laid him off and they thought that I would take his place. So I figured if they can do that to this great person who built a company from nothing and lay him off, he was treated just like an employee number. If they can do that to Nick, they'll do that to me. So just like me, if you're in the corporate world, you're nothing but an employee badge number. That's all you are. You work long enough and you'll see that. All right. So do me a favor. Put your why in the comments below and share with me, what is your why? I would like to know. Click subscribe and add alerts so you can get more easy to understand commercial and multifamily wisdom. Next is your what, okay? What do you bring to the table? You have to bring forth something to get something in return, right? So you do need some money in this business to conduct a multifamily investing. Not a whole lot. We have so many strategies. You do not need a whole bunch of money, a whole large down payment. You don't need even the whole down payment, but you do need to bring a few dollars to this business. You need time. You need to bring time. I would say about 3 to 4 hours a week to be successful. And lastly, you need to be a student of the game. You're going to have to study this game to become proficient at it. There's no way around it, okay? So need. Let me say this. What you need comes to you, okay? It comes to you. But what you want, you have to pursue it. All right, next is the how, right? Here it is. How much desire do you have, right? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get out of your job that's trapping you? How bad do you want to leave a financial legacy to your family, right? How bad do you want to have a nice retirement, right? Are you willing to play a bigger game than what you are playing today, okay? And commercial real estate, multifamily is a bigger game, right? A strong desire, okay, a strong desire will outdo any gifts or talented. So you can be highly gifted, highly talented, but if you have a strong desire, these two don't come into play as much. Okay? All right. So here's what I learned in being a high performing person. Okay? It's not rocket science. Okay? Hit it. Here's the secret. Your mind must be stronger than your feelings. Feelings say stay in the bed. Your mind says get up. Feelings say, this is too hard, I'm going to quit. Your mind says, no, you're not. So here's my math formula for high achievement. A strong mindset plus a strong why you want something, and then with good habits will get you the results you want. So it comes back to how much desire do you have? Ask yourself that question. The very last part of step one is the where. Okay, where should I invest? Here's my recommendation. My recommendation is to start in your own backyard. Start local. Okay, and the reason why is less risky. You know the area, you're familiar with it, and you can easily visit it. Right? You buy a property there, you can go there any day of the week, hug the property, walk around, check things out, meet the property manager, and be there on site just in case there's an emergency. Okay, so it's less risky that way. And also too, here's what I mean by backyard or local. You're going to start with a 3-hour drive radius. Okay, that's what I define as local. So your own backyard is a 3-hour radius. So if you live right here in this dot right here, draw a 3-hour radius, a 3-hour drive this way, and that way. So you have a 3-hour circle. That is your backyard. Okay, it has expanded over the years because of the popularity of real estate. We do need an area that large. Okay, that's considered local. Okay, you still know the area. All right, now there may be a need to start further away due to high prices in your area. You may live in a state or area where prices are so high, it makes no sense, Peter. I can find nothing because everything is so sky high. I understand that, right? But guess what? To invest out of state or really, really far away, it's not recommended for beginners. But again, I understand if you have to. And then for our students that live in a very expensive area and need to go further out, we have specialized training for that situation, for that instance, because it does require experience from us to share with you how to hold a proper manager who's in another state accountable for the money, for the management, for the marketing, for the maintenance. All that is a skill set that we have learned over the years that we share with our students. So do not do that. Do not go out of state by yourself. Got it? All right. Okay. Thank you. That completes step one. Let's begin step two. Got questions? Simply text the word Peter to 833-942-4516 and we'll help you. Here we are with step number two. Step number two is for you to get a basic understanding of multifamily real estate. Okay, so what you need to know about multifamily investing is to know how to analyze multifamily, right? Two basic things you need to know. Number one is how to calculate cash flow and how to calculate your return on investment, right? So if you put in a certain amount of money, you do want to get a certain amount of money back, right? If you're only getting a 1 or 2 or 3% return, that's not good. We can double or even triple that in multifamily investing. Okay. Next, you need to understand what the key investment terms are, so that you know how to participate in this new game of multifamily investing. Some of the basic terms are again cash flow, cash on cash return, which is your ROI, and the cap rate, for example. Okay? All right. Number three, you need to have guiding principles of investment so that you know what you want. So here I will provide you what the guiding principles are. So you only buy properties within this box. Okay? And then number four, how to force appreciation. This is the best part about multifamily investing is as you raise the rents, so does the property value go upward. This is how millions of dollars are made. These four things are contained in a book I have here. It's a best-selling book. It's free to you. The link will appear on the screen. You can click on it and download it. But if you want us to send you a copy of it, we can do that too via PDF. Just go ahead and text Peter to 833-942-4516 and we'll send it right over. Got it? Okay. The next thing is I want to share with you what you don't need, right, to get started in multifamily investing. You do not need a real estate license. In my opinion, having a license when you're a beginner, it probably increase. Well, I'm saying probably it does increase your level of liability. So because when you're licensed in anything, okay, whatever it is, by law you are considered an expert. So if as a beginner you mess up your first deal, and guess what? The courts may come down hard on you because they see you as the expert. So you don't need a license. Okay, it doesn't give you an advantage at all. Next is you do not need to have invested in single family rentals prior to going into multifamily. You can start off just with multifamily from the get-go. Most of our students, I will say majority of our students are just like that. They only have a home and then their next buy is their multifamily property. Okay. You also do not need a college degree. Okay. All right. No matter what your parents say, right? You don't need that. Next, you do not need to be well off or rich. Okay. We have so many students that come in without being well off or rich and are very successful. Go back a few minutes and you talk about having a strong why and having the passion to succeed. That trumps things like this. Okay. And lastly, you don't have to be a US citizen. So we have students in our program that are not citizens. And guess what? They can buy multifamily real estate in the US. Got it? All right. Okay. I'm not done with step two. I want to share with you one really important thing. All right, here is part two of step two, and I want to share the three pitfalls to avoid, right? This is something that irks me so much when I see beginners fall into these traps. So this is for you if you're a beginner. Number one is don't fall in love with the property, fall in love with the deal. Fall in love with the numbers. I don't know how many times I come across people that say, Peter, this property is beautiful. Look at the area. Look at the brick facade. Look how look how beautiful the property is, right? And my question is, okay, it's a beautiful property, but what about the deal? Does the deal cash flow? Does it have adequate ROI? Are all the numbers working? No, Peter, it's not. It's negative cash flow, but look how beautiful it is. That's the pitfall. Okay, you're setting yourself up for failure, for great disappointment. So don't fall for this one. Okay. Second pitfall is you can fix a property, okay, but you can't fix a location. So when you have a property that needs repair and it's in disrepair and it's in a great location, great, you can fix it up and prosper there. But if you have a property that needs fixing and it also it's in a bad location, you are going to fail. You're going to be highly disappointed that the property is not cash flowing. Okay, so a bad area attracts bad tenants, and bad tenants don't pay, they're messy, and they move in and out. So you will not cash flow in a bad location. So you cannot fix the location. You can't fix it. Okay, it's pitfall number two. Number three is never ever, okay, buy a property based upon pro forma numbers. Oftentimes you get a brochure or an Excel spreadsheet. It'll say the rents are this amount, but later on they can be this amount. And you go, wow, look at this over here. It cash flows very well, right? But this is a pro forma. Pro formas are forecasted. Sometimes they're not even true, okay? So whenever you see the word pro forma or projected, that's for you to experience, not for the current owner to experience right now with a higher price. So don't buy a property based upon the numbers on the pro forma. You need to buy it based upon what today's numbers are, okay? Not tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's for you, not the buyer. I mean, not the seller. Okay, got it? Okay, those are the three pitfalls. Let's go to once and for all step number three. Every successful commercial real estate investor has a mentor. Get mentored by me and my team by applying to be our next protege. Click the top corner. Last but not least, here is step three. This is the fun part. Step three is to take action. Okay, I want you to do this next. I'm going to give you A, B, and C things to do right now, right after watching this video. And if you get stuck, I'll give you an option too. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do now that you went through steps one and two is to start analyzing deals in your local market. you need to practice, okay? How to calculate cash flow, how to calculate cash and cash return, right? If you need help with that, I have this video. It's called 3 Simple Steps in Analyzing Multifamily in 5 minutes, okay? No excuse. You can do this part A, okay? Now, if they don't cash flow, the deals in your local market, you're going to have to go off market, okay, to find the better deals, and that's what we specialize in. All right. B is to build your team. Okay, so multifamily investing is a team sport. At the minimum, I call this your mini team. You're going to need a property manager, a local property manager. You're going to need a lender, and you're going to need an agent. This is your mini team. There's more people to it, but at the minimum, you need to have these 3 on your team, okay? And I have this video called The Beginner's Guide to Multifamily Investing, where I share with you how to build this team, okay? Again, I'm removing all the excuses. Okay, here's C. I need you to start making offers. Nothing happens. Everything you learned in step 1, step 2 is all for naught if you don't start making offers, okay? So if you're not making offers, in my opinion, you're wasting time. You need to get past, okay, the analysis paralysis stage, okay? I used to be an engineer. I still overanalyze things, but I get past it, okay? You need to get past it too, and you do that by making offers. Once you start doing that, everything will start to flow. Okay, again, in the spirit of removing excuses, I have this video here called 3 Keys to Buying Multifamily Right. Okay, 3 keys is all you need to find out which properties you want to make offers on. So no excuses, okay? A, B, and C. Now, after you do all that, and if you're still stuck, okay, I want you to consider getting a mentor, okay? You can hire us, there's other mentors out there, and what it's going to do is it's going to help fast track you. Okay, it's going to help you avoid costly mistakes, and lastly, it's going to simplify the whole process. Okay, so multifamily is a process oriented business, and getting a mentor will help you do that. This is exactly what we do for our students. You know, my last job as an engineer, I created processes that help people reach outer space. So our company is, and you'll see once you jump in our company, we are very much process oriented. That's how you get from step A to step B to step C, all the way to the finish line. Got it? All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I just gave you the 3 steps to get started in multifamily investing. If you would like to learn more, again, you can text Peter to 833-942-4516 to learn more. You can subscribe to our channel. Again, you get a copy of a book. It's all here for you, and we're here for you. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much, and I'll see you at the next video.